What's going on, guys? We are in the shop, me and my dad. There he is. We are about to start putting on the headers and building the headers. Zoomies, not headers. We're gonna start with the hard side. Got all the tubes laid out over here. Just for visual purposes, we'll move all this crap so we can build on the table. But a lot of material to build some zoomies. So we'll get that started. And I got a little time lapse up here, camera. I'll incorporate and I'll give you little updates in between. Every time we get a tube fit, we will give you a little video for it. But I know you haven't seen the truck in a little while, but here's where it's at. Just finished up the wheel tubs. Just gotta take them back out. Once we paint everything, they'll go back in. But it's coming along pretty good. But next step is definitely getting these zoomies out of the way. Get these zoomies out of the way, and then we will jump back inside. Got me a carbon seat. Gotta make a frame for that, put the seat in there, and brace all that up. So well, we're gonna get started on putting these zoomies together. Enjoy the time lapse. All right, y'all. This stainless headers Zoomie kit from them is traditionally, this kit is for a pro mod. Now, this kit has different angles to it: 88 degrees, 85, 82, 79, making on a pro mod, you know, if you all seen a pro mod, they traditionally are pretty straight and come out at, you know, just slightly further back, one more than the other. But the way we are using this on my truck here, it's not gonna be traditional. So the zoomies are gonna come out. One second. All right, the zoomies are gonna come out from here to here, right? And it's gonna be, you know, at this, right above this, well, I don't know what you wanna say it, about right here, all the way out, right? So those tubes are not gonna be going up into this, into the exhaust ports here. So that's not technically gonna work for us. We're gonna have to, you know, we got them at the angles right now that they're at. We're making a fixture, a jig, to be able to clamp that to it. And it's kind of gonna be a little wonky, I guess you could say, but we'll make it work. But we're gonna have to cut them at 90 degrees, a 90-degree cut, straight down top of this. Now each one is up a little higher than the rest. So one is gonna have a little bit laid back, a look of it laid back. So if you set this tube flat, it'll have a cut that's like this. But when it's in the form that it's gonna be in, it'll be 90. And then it'll go on to this, and the tubes will weld to it in a straight, flat manner. So that's where we're at with it now. We're gonna build this little jig and keep moving forward and try to get the collector, kind of like my other ones over there. Kind of get some pieces like that made up and get them put it on the car so we can build to them. All right, y'all. This stainless headers Zoomie kit from them is traditionally, this kit is for a pro mod. Now, this kit has different angles to it: 88 degrees, 85, 82, 79, making on a pro mod, you know, if you all seen a pro mod, they traditionally are pretty straight and come out at, you know, just slightly further back, one more than the other. But the way we are using this on my truck here, it's not gonna be traditional. So the zoomies are gonna come out. One second. All right, the zoomies are gonna come out from here to here, right? And it's gonna be, you know, at this, right above this, well, I don't know what you wanna say it, about right here, all the way out, right? So those tubes are not gonna be going up into this, into the exhaust ports here. So that's not technically gonna work for us. We're gonna have to, you know, we got them at the angles right now that they're at. We're making a fixture, a jig, to be able to clamp that to it. And it's kind of gonna be a little wonky, I guess you could say, but we'll make it work. But we're gonna have to cut them at 90 degrees, a 90-degree cut, straight down top of this. Now each one is up a little higher than the rest. So one is gonna have a little bit laid back, a look of it laid back. So if you set this tube flat, it'll have a cut that's like this. But when it's in the form that it's gonna be in, it'll be 90. And then it'll go on to this, and the tubes will weld to it in a straight, flat manner. So that's where we're at with it now. We're gonna build this little jig and keep moving forward and try to get the collector, kind of like my other ones over there. Kind of get some pieces like that made up and get them put it on the car so we can build to them. Quick update. We got them cut. Got this little side stop, and that was pretty good, right? I guess. This stop for the 8, and we marked the 8.5 inches out, and you can tell when these are at the angle that they're supposed to be that, let me get on the other side, that these slightly rotate back. So I have to add a pie cut or something to match that angle when it gets paired up on the truck. But here's a little jig fixture.
Yeah.
That's what Dad thinks. All right, here's the first one for the, what's this, passenger side. Look at that, came out pretty damn good. I like it. Now we need to make one for the driver's side and start putting tubes on the driver's side, because it's definitely the most hardest one to do because of the foot box at the front of it. So you can already see we're gonna have to like 90 that straight up out of there, because keep in mind this is 2.5 inch tubes right here. So we gotta make a sharp bend straight up, or straight down. I don't know, not convinced, because it's still a lot of work to get it down under there and out the bottom. So I really want to go straight up and have the zoomies up here at the top. What's that? Well, I mean, we can. I mean, you grab it. So keep in mind this is direction for the passenger side. So if we can't utilize this, we have to change our jig setup in order to make the next sides. But he's the one to put it down there. Somewhere right. Okay, so right there. Or that's too high. Go back down. Go right. The tube on your left hand would be right on top of that bar. There you go. Be down right there. I think that's the move. That just looks wild. If you had the front end off and that was up there, and you got both coming out either side.
All these headers, all the tubes up here.
Yeah, you just reach underneath for the spark plugs. So I mean, it's not like you just go right under here and straight to the spark plug. Just all those tubes go up.
It's the same as my car. The same way you get underneath on this plug.
Yeah. So I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and make the other side, and then we will think on this for probably about an hour, 2 hours, trying to figure out what we want to do. It took us what, 3 hours? 3 hours just to figure that out. So a lot of that time lapse is gonna be cut out just for y'all to see the main parts of the time lapse. But
a lot of people complain how much it costs to make a set of headers.
Yeah, it's very time consuming.
Right, you pay for it.
Yeah.
You
So
you pay for it.
So we're gonna get started on the other side. Here we go. Point 0.6 more. What?
Do the other one again?
I'm working on it. You should come up for YouTube.
Oh.
Oh, now this is 153 so this one. It'll be a 45 right out of that. the down bar is not straight with the body. I'm trying to look at the body and then
Well, the
wheel.
body's way off here, like this is straight, but this is straight at the bottom.
Gotta have 2.5-inch tubes.
Sit down and think about it.
We need to make this. We need to go ahead and make the other one. All right, y'all. We are calling it quits for tonight. So this is what we got done. We got both Zoomies completed here, minus not welding them out. So this will get us started with getting these fit up on the actual truck. And once we get these fit up on the truck with the braces and supports where they'll actually hang and position that, we can start building from, the engine to the Zoomies. But in doing so, we're also we're doing a bunch of rework to what I've already done. So I'm going to redo the steering. We're going to cut the actual column back further, move this main shaft up further, creating this more of an angle so that it will kind of essentially go behind that tube. So that's that we're doing. Then onto the seat. We started playing with the seat here. Let me go on the other side. So we started playing with the seat, how I like it, because with the Kirky in there, it was pretty tight with my legs. But now, I'll sit a little bit more upright and we'll have a little bit more room. We're just going to have to take in some 1/2-inch tubing like so and just pretty much trim it out. 2 under the butt right there, up the back. One kind of snaking up and around and up here, something like that. And all types of different ways to kind of sturdy that seat in and make it Zeus in and then trim it out. So that's one thing another thing we got to do on top of doing the Zoomies. What else we got to do?
We both did the lean out.
Oh yeah, we got the lean out put on there. So on the blowers, you have it's all with the mechanical injection. You got lean outs where you essentially make it bypass more fuel to make the engine have less fuel, which makes more power. So that's essentially what that does. So got that on there. And another thing we're reworking is my fuel cage, if you will, because the fuel tank's gonna go up front here. We're gonna have to, I'm making it out of a 1-inch tubing instead of my 1/2-inch tubing, just to be a little bit more safer, have some more impact resistance. If this thing was to ever hit the wall in the front, it would actually resist it from smashing the fuel tank in a little bit better. So we're going to redo that. And anything else we're redoing?
Wheel tubs.
Oh, well, yeah, we got the wheel tubs done, which I think I showed that already. So I think this is going to be it for tonight.
Next weekend we'll get back at it.
Yeah, next week and we're going to get back at it. I don't think they've seen the truck since, I didn't even have the shocks. I didn't have nothing in the back of it. I think I just finished up back having. Let me grab that light. Show them underneath the back of it. Show you all the back of this real quick and get the wing on there. I think I already shown you all that too. So this is what the back of it's looking like now. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit for y'all. I don't know if I can. Oh, I can't zoom out for y'all, sorry. But we got the shocks under here. My brackets, a lot of adjustments with these brackets I made. Got my puke tank right here. Wheel tubs all done. And I got this right here. Let me show you all this. This is pretty trick. All right, so here we are. This unlatches like so. Drops down. Granted, you'll have to take out your Zeus tabs out the back here, but got my weight right here. I got these 40-pound plates. It holds 2 apiece on each column. and 240 pounds worth of weight can be mounted in that. Just a quick drop of the tailgate, and I can have access to it. It's pretty neat. So that's that. What else have I got they haven't seen?
That's really it.
Yeah.
Your battery mount and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think I had that mounted last time. I got these ladder bar plates I'm going to be adding in right here, which is not your traditional ladder bar plate, something I made. So it's just going to allow me to get different angles at different ride heights for the ladder bars set up. So, yeah, but here's the inside of the back of the truck. So that's that. That's pretty much the update for right now on the truck. Like I said, next thing we're going to be tackling is mounting the Zoomies over there on the vehicle, doing the seat and fuel tank, like the main big task right now. Because what do we got? What race do we got coming up?
King of the South, May 23rd, Shady Side Dragway.
Yep, we got a invite only race at Shady Side for Corey Stanford's race at Shady Side. So, and it's May 23rd, and it is January 16th, I think, or 17th right now. So, got some work ahead of me. But we are going to definitely make it happen. I really, really have to make that race, because if I don't, I won't be upset. Because I haven't had the race in a year. See, I stopped racing when we hurt the motor in October of 2023. So it's been, over a year and like 3 months. So it's time for me to get back racing. So that will be definitely the first race that I'm gonna for sure try to make. If we get it done sooner, it's probably going to be going towards just testing for that race. I would love to make March dig or die, but that's probably too far-fetched to get this thing done, tested, and then do all that. Because this combination is all brand new to me, so there's a lot to learn, and a lot to figure out. So might as well dedicate it to one good, solid race and have enough time to prepare for it.
So switching it back half to the front half.
Yeah, back half to front half stuff's kind of, it's kind of a big swap up. So I'm gonna end the video right here. Y'all pretty much gonna see it probably with the Zoomies and everything done. It's probably next time y'all see it. But I'll like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.